Hello everyone, I am Calioth Gaming, and welcome back to another F1 2019 episode 4 this time, for the Chinese Grand Prix. But before that, please leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So yeah, let's go into this race. We got finally that failure of a chassis update. We got that done, and actually I forgot to save, that's why it doesn't have the upgrades, but it doesn't matter so much. So yeah, let's get into the qualifying round 3 of the Chinese Grand Prix.
We have, to some extent, to throw the form book out of the window. Who do you see having the advantage on this slippery, unpredictable track surface?
The trouble is, Crofty, they need to be thinking about the race tomorrow. They don't want to go jacking up ride heights and piling on a few points of extra downforce that you're not going to want in the Grand Prix itself. The Parc Ferme regulations mean that you have to make that choice. The best thing the drivers can do is adapt with the tools they have available in the cockpit. Moving the brake bias forward will help stop the rear end slipping out under braking, and opening up the differential can really help tame the oversteer on corner exit. The drivers that can make best use of these techniques will have the best chance for success here today.
Okay, so as you can see, it's wet. It's intermediate tires. For the qualifying, it's kind of damp out there, which isn't great. It's because there is a new patch that is better for the AI in wets, so we might see some kind of difference in the wets, like compared to the dries. It might not be representative of our car. So now I'm going to take you around the circuit of the Chinese Grand Prix, the Audi Autodrome thing. I've really forgot the name, but yeah, this is the long straight down to turn 14, braking about 100 meter. It's a bit wide, I know, because it's wet, so the brakes aren't hot enough to work in that normal operation window. So yeah, I'm going through the start-finish straight up to turn 1. This long right-hander, it's absolute treacherous. You just don't want to press the throttle, because it'll just naturally lose some speed and then turn into the corner. Turn 2, and now it's turn 3 now, I think, up to this point. Going to this kind of hairpin. We got a little bit wide there, because I still haven't driven wet conditions in this game, so I don't know how the car would react, actually, because the brakes are just too cold. They can't work in that normal operation window, so that's why. So going round to now the end of sector 2, going to this left right-hander chicane kind of thing, and then up to the big long straight, and you can see there is the grandstands of Anting thing. I'm not sure what that is. It's probably grandstands, but yeah, of course. Now long straight up to the turn 14 DRS, of course, but we don't have, because it's wet conditions. So we're losing some ERS, because we already used all of them. And Sane a little bit wide, going to turn 14, now turn 15, last corner, up in front, turn 16. Going down to 3rd gear, because it's wet. So that is a lap in Chinese Grand Prix. So that's not really good enough. So much better, tighter line through that part. And as we up to the line, it's pretty decent. Up to the line, it is P6 for us, and that is pretty good job. So yeah, that is a very good lap for us. Vettel, both Ferraris in Mercedes, and we split the Red Bulls. And then Alexander Albon, P13, not too bad, gets into Q2. So yeah, let's go to Q2. Now this is my second lap actually. We're using used tyres, bear in mind, and it's not too great. The car just wouldn't stop, and there's traffic as you can see. Oversteer, just there's a lot of calamity. And I even cut the corner a bit, and then some more oversteer at the last corner, and yeah, that's not too great. Now, my final lap, because I need to go for another lap. We're down in P15 again, and yeah, the brake, much better one, a little bit wide still, but it's good enough. Up to the line, turn 16 now, up to the line, going into this absolute massive grandstand, huge grandstand. Actually, we just get in to the Q3, P10, and well, that's pretty much it. Meanwhile, my teammate is down in P14, so because usually my qualifying pace is better than race pace sometimes. Like, actually, it's only in this game. In iRacing, I am better in race pace. Yeah, I'm not sure why, but yeah. So, first run of Q3, got a bit wide there, as you can see. Now, actually, this is our only Q3 one, because we only have one set of tires. So yeah, that is it. And we're very off. We're only P10, actually. So, yeah, that is the qualifying of the Chinese Grand Prix.
But before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Hamilton, Verstappen and Charles Leclerc. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main...
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. Are you happy with where you'll be on the grid tomorrow? The weather hasn't been ideal in qualifying. What's your take on it? Appreciate your time.
It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. We're here in Shanghai. We're here in the Yangtze River Delta today, home of the 16 corners that make up the Shanghai International Circuit. 54% of this 3.3-mile lap is taken at full throttle, and we'll be getting up to speeds of around 200 miles an hour, with DRS assisting the cars down the back straight before they brake into the sharp hairpin at turn 14. Joining me for today's race once again is Anthony Davidson. Now, I want to talk to you about Valtteri Bottas. Looks like they've got a tough race in store today, as grid penalties from changing power unit components has forced them further down the field.
Everyone has to deal with penalties or reliability issues from time to time throughout their career. You just have to suck up the pain and get on with the job at hand. Today isn't about performing a miracle to put the car back where it should be. It's about effective damage limitation.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Gasly, Sebastian Vettel and Norris, Magnussen, Perez, Carter and Nico Hülkenberg, Weber, Grosjean, Alexander Albon and Bottas, Ricciardo, Raikkonen, Lance Stroll and Devon Butler. Russell and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, so
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
here he goes for the Rex. And actually, I'm gonna change the setup. As you can, the strategy. I mean, as you can see, it's gonna rain very soon. So I think I'm going to have hard tires first, then to the medium tires. Hopefully that works out. So yeah, except that car setup should be fine, I think. What else? Because I originally want to change this to intermediates, because I don't want to change it mid-race, but it seems like I can't. So yeah. So let's go to fuel and get a little bit more. So 5 lights, and here he goes for the Chinese Grand Prix. Not a very slow start for me. Down to a P13. Around the outside of turn 1. Ricardo inside. Trying to gain some place back. Yeah, I do, actually. Wheel touching with the Grosjean. We're now P10. Back to where we started. And, yeah. So, up to this hairpin. Renault going quite slowly, but it is expected, of course. Going around this turn, got a bit dirty here. Going around outside like Max Verstappen last year. Last year did. Grosjean up the inside, getting the elbows out because yeah, it's important. So, down to this left-right chicane. Still pretty good job so far. But, we pretty much immediately lost touch to Hulkenberg. Yeah, so, I gotta... Actually, it starts to rain. Yeah, lap 1 starts to rain already. You can see a few droplets very soon coming around to here. So yeah, a little bit wide. The floor is starting to get wet. As you can see, there is a few droplets. So lap 2, Hulkenberg. I've closed down Hulkenberg again a little bit, but he just gets traction. I can't do much. Now, Bottas behind, trying to seize up the move, trying to get past me, and he does, of course. Honda power versus Mercedes power, pretty much no match, and I got give him a little love tap. Front wing, not damaged, I'll say, not damaged, but yeah, it's just raining, stops raining. When you go to the grandstand. So Grosjean tries to see some move it. It makes it done, but it's not over yet. Trying to get inside. Yes, I did, and well, that didn't work out for me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're down to P12. So lap 3 now. Still have DRS, of course. But as you can see, there's more droplets now from the sky and the helicopter. I have no idea what he's doing. Perez. Right hand side, we get past Perez back, but he's coming past us because he Mercedes power, right? Go around the outside, trying to see someone move it, and we does so. Because we got the inside line and we got a little bit wide, but that's all right. So yeah, that is P11 back. Let's see the weather report. So yeah, there it. So lap 7 coming in for Inters. gone wide here, like Hamilton in 2008, I think. Oh no, actually it's 2007. So 2007 to come in here to the pits and change to intermediate tires. 2.7, not too bad of a stop. So we'll come out dead last. Dead last. But others need to pit, so yeah. So lap 8, people are pitting for inters. So yeah, we'll gain quite a bit of places here. We're up to P14, and in front of us is Charles Leclerc. We're going to overtake a Ferrari. Yes, we do. And well, that's good job done, I guess. It's crazy to think we can overtake a Ferrari, and I absolutely messed up there. So yeah, that's alright. I absolutely messed up there. So yeah, he pushes me wide here back because we rewinded. YouTube rewind stuff. No, it's not YouTube, but yeah. So yeah, Ferrari, he's pretty fast. So I'm defending here, just parking at the apex. But he got the engine power, and of course, there's no match. Ferrari versus Toro Rosso, no match. Scuderia Toro Rosso, no match. So yeah. That is that fight. Now lap 12, Devin Butler gets past, of course. Ricardo behind, the Honey Badger, my idol. He's looking feisty here. I think he's trying to get past. So yeah.
We're looking at some gearbox wear. Try to keep
and we got ICE, the internal combustion engine, and some gearbox wear in this race, so that doesn't help us. No, that doesn't. Now, lap 15, Perez trying to make a move it, leave him space, and well, he walked past us. Got traction. This year, F1 2019, China has been quite OP for the AIs. I'm not sure why. We got a little bit of a tap because he's just so slow in the corners. So lap 18, I think, and the people are pitting in, and I have put up a gamble to go on softs at the end of the race, but yeah, so we're up to P12 now. Let's see what we can do. Next up is Magnussen up the road. It's raining heavily now, quite heavily to be fair. Lap 19, I think it's Raikkonen. Yeah, Raikkonen pitted in to Albon pitted. So yeah, P9. We're P9. We're in the points paying positions. Now, lap 25, we skipped a few laps, of course. And we lost one of the gears. We lost one of the gears. Devin Butler, I tried to push him wide here. There's a lot of touching. Yeah, I tried to push him wide. It would need to be argy-bargy, because this is our main F2 rival. Final lap here, lap 28. So I go for that move, Grosjean. And yeah, try to go around the outside down to turn 2. And we got a puncture. Oh my god, we got a puncture. And then I was absolutely furious. Yeah, I was absolutely furious. Very furious. Tried to defend as hard as I could. Gone wide here. We got a traction. Hulkenberg sees our past. And we're just trying to hold that up. for as long as I can, but we just can't. The tires are gone. The tires are dead. And we got pushed by Grosjean, and we got messed up because the tire. Absolutely furious. Because it doesn't pay off because we didn't pit, because it's... I know, Jeff. And Raikkonen even gets past. And it's gone disaster for us. Puncture for us in the wets. It's not great at all. Just trying to wrestle the car through this turn. It's just... It is absolutely losing anything. Straight, it doesn't have even anything. ICE, where Albon got past us, trying to get past him back. And very late dive, and dive down the inside and squeeze him out of the road. And yeah. Now, Webber gets past, actually. It's gone to calamity for this race. Chinese Grand Prix. Calamity happened. And that's pretty much it for this race.
Super driving.
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. After an incredible performance, Lewis Hamilton secures the top spot in the Drivers' Championship. Let's focus on the driver of the day.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. You've had experience with Devon's fast, aggressive style. Any advice for the drivers he passed today? There wasn't much between you and Lucas by the finish today. How do you feel the weather affected the outcome today? Did you have the wrong fuel strategy today, or was it your management? Great. Well, that's everything.
So, yeah, that is pretty much it for today's episode, F1 2019, episode 4. It's been a very disastrous one. The last lap, that puncture just cost us a lot of time. We got quite some resource points, and but first, we're gonna choose our main rival. Except Alexander Albon, we can choose another one, and we're gonna choose Lucas Weber. Why not? Because we got that 10% bonus. And yeah, so let's go to the R&D tree, and we're gonna actually purchase some durability upgrades, because it has been costing us quite a lot in these few starting like these 3 races. It's costing a lot. So we'll have a gearbox change next. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Hope you guys will enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!